Hi everyone, I've been working on a new Flash animation project, and mine is entitled The Getaway. So this is my project folder, and I've already started working on the Flash document. In fact, I'll show you that now. This is my movie. It's just the first scene, and this is called The Getaway. And basically what happens is a car, here's my car layer, a car moves into the scene. It stops. A man, this is the man layer, a man gets out of the car, and there's a bit more delay, and then the car, back to the car layer. Here we can see things are happening. The car moves away. So this is my animation at the moment. Now what I'm going to be looking at in this tutorial is sound. I want to put sound of the car into my animation. So I've gone to a website and I've found a really cool sound. Awesome! That is brilliant. But there is a problem. The sound length, the length of this sound file is nearly 10 seconds. 9.59 seconds. That's the duration of the sound file. I only need sound to last from here, the beginning of my movie, to here, because that's when the car stops. Now, is that 9.59 seconds? Well, let's play the movie and see. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, it's not even 2 seconds, is it? Oh dear. So this sound file, although I want to use it, it's way too long for my movie. In fact, how many seconds is this? How many seconds is this number of frames? Well, let's have a look at this problem. Here we have 9 frames. That's what it is. It's 9 frames. And an interesting piece of information about my movie is the frame rate of my movie is 12 frames per second. And that's this number here, if you can see it. This is just a screenshot of my Flash development area. My frame rate is 12 frames per second. Well, what does that mean? It means that in 1 second there are 12 frames. Okay? So to play 12 frames in my movie takes 1 second. How many seconds to play 9 frames? Well, if it takes 12 frames, which is the same as 1 second, then 1 frame is equal to 1 divided by 12 seconds. Yeah? We just divide both sides of the equation by 12. So 1 frame is equal to 1 divided by 12. And 9 frames, well, let's multiply both sides of this equation by 9. So 9 frames will be equal to 9 divided by 12 seconds. Does that maths make sense to you? So 9 frames, here are my 9 frames. To play these 9 frames, I will need 9 divided by 12 seconds, which is really the same as if you take a calculator and you do 9 divided by 12, you will see the answer is 0.75. So to play 9 frames of movie in my project will take 0.75 seconds, because my frame rate is 12 frames per second. Okay? A little bit of simple maths. See if you can figure out what I'm talking about, and let's move on to figuring out how we can take 9.59 seconds down to 0.75 seconds. Let's do this. I'm going to download this MP3 file. I'm just going to have a look at it in the download folder. This is the download folder that I've got. I'm just going to rename that because it's a bit of a weird name. I'm just going to call it Car Sound. Call it Car Sound 1. And I'm going to cut that away from my downloads folder and save it in my project folder. That's where I need to save it. Let's get organized here. Here's my getaway. Paste that in there. Brilliant. It's now in my project folder. Now I'm going to do something weird. I need an audio kind of editing software. And on my computer I have a piece of software called Adobe Audition. This will do the job. I'm going to open up Adobe Audition and I'm going to import that sound file, which is 9.5 seconds long, something like that. 9.5 blah blah seconds long. That's what it is. Now remember, I only need 0.75 seconds of sound. Oh my goodness. 0.75 seconds? Well, that's 0.5. So that's 1. So 0.75 is kind of there, isn't it? That's about 0.75 seconds of sound. 0.5 seconds. Ooh dear. That's about 0.5 seconds of sound. Let's listen to that. Just going to press the play button. No, don't want that. Let's do 0.75 seconds of sound there. Play that. No, don't want that. Let's do another 0.57 seconds of sound. Oh, that's good. Ooh, that's good. I like that. Let's just play that again. That's about 0.75 seconds of sound. Yes, that's perfect. So I'm just going to copy that selection to a new file. There we go. There we have it. 0.75 seconds of sound. And now I'm going to export that sound to my project folder. Where is my project folder? It's in here somewhere. There it is, The Getaway. And I'm going to call it Car Sound 2. Because I already have Car Sound 1, don't I? So I'll save that. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Back to Flash. File. Import to the library Car Sound 2. Where did I save it? Where is my project folder? It must be here somewhere. There it is. The Getaway. Car Sound 2. 0.75 seconds of sound. There's the library. There's Car Sound 2. Let's make a new layer. This is Car Sound. I'm just going to call it Car Sound 2. And it starts at the beginning of the movie. So I'm going to click into that first frame and I'm going to drag Car Sound 2 into my movie. And let's test the movie. Control Enter. Perfect! Okay, so if you understand what's going on, you can stop this video now and figure out your own sound stuff. I'm just going to show you how I'm going to do the next bit, which is when the car starts moving again. Well, the car's going to start moving again. So this time we've got how many frames? Well, to help us see this, this is frame number 26 and this is frame number 34. So from 26 to 34, how many frames are there? Let's just get up at a new, I'm just going to open up a new blank piece of paper here, take the brush tool. From 26 to 34, there are how many frames? Sorry for my poor writing. 26 to 34, there are 8 frames, aren't there? 8 frames. Terrible writing. Now remember, 1 second of my movie is equal to 12 frames. That's my movie, 12 frames per second. So 8 frames. 1 divided by 12 seconds is equal to 1 frame. I've just divided both sides of the equation by 12. And 8 frames, let's multiply both sides of this equation by 8. 8 divided by 12 seconds equals 8 frames. So this is the magic number. 8 divided by 12 is equal to 0.66 seconds. 8 frames of my movie equals 0.66 seconds. So I'm going to go back to my original car sound. I need 0.66 seconds of sound. Well, that's 0.5, so 0.66 is a little bit more than that. Doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah, that's alright. I'll take that. Let's just do that again. 0.5, 0.66, it's about that. So I'm just going to copy to a new area. There it is. And then we're going to do File, Export this sound file into my project folder. There it is, the Getaway. I'm going to call this Car Sound 3. Okie dokie. Boop. Use. Back to Flash. File, import the sound file to the library, Car Sound 3. Hopefully it's in the library. There it is. Now then, this is the tricky bit. Let's make a new layer. This is Car Sound 3. Now when does this car sound start? It doesn't start at the beginning of the movie. It starts here, just when the car starts moving again. So it starts in this frame here. So I'm going to select that frame on the Car Sound 3 layer, F6, and drag the sound into the movie. And let's test the movie. Perfect. See if you can figure out how to add sound to your Flash animation.